When we talk of scriptures, when we are talking about the Vedas, we are talking of the Upanishads, they present many ideas. For example, those of you who are into Sri Ramakrishna literature, you will see that in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, in Bengali Ramakrishna Katha Amrita, so many ideas are scattered. Then you want to take up one particular idea, for example, devotion, bhakti, and you do that work on bhakti. It's a particular treatise. Scriptures are never treatises. Scriptures describe the infinite. So every scripture will have infinite facets. And when you start working on a particular philosophy of that scripture, it becomes a treatise. Normally they are known as Prakaran Grantha. Prakaran means treatise. So you're trying to focus on a particular aspect of that scripture. There's a difference between Shastra and Prakaran. Here on this Indian Spiritual Heritage channel, we try to focus more on the scriptures. Prakaran is where you get idea of a particular aspect of a philosophy. Scripture is a general treatise on spirituality. It may discuss many things. If you take up any of these scriptures, for example, if you take up the Vedas, the most interesting, they just go on meandering in the spiritual world. Meandering, moving freely. When you think of some valley, some huge valley, and there you are moving freely, just enjoying. You may come across many things, many gems. It is different from serendipity. There is another term in English, serendipity. This is not serendipity. Serendipity is you are walking and you discover something. These scriptures are more like moving freely in a treasure house. When you move around in a treasure house, imagine there is some very, very, very powerful and rich king, and he lets you enter his treasure house. Just move, and this treasure has one specialty, that treasure has some other specialty. Scriptures are like that, the Upanishads are like that, Gita is like that. But Prakaran Grantha takes up one aspect, and it focuses entirely on that. So, for example, we have this Vivek Chudamani, we have the Drishya Vivek, or we have so many other work on Advaita. Not only Advaita, Prakaran Grantha are available for every tradition. In scriptures, you don't have arguments because we believe that when a sage or a great mind goes into the depths of silence, from there to contemplation, to stillness of mind, finally, when there is a complete stillness of mind, that person comes face to face with certain fundamental truths of life. What are those fundamental truths of life? They concern God and creation. The beautiful term is Jeev, Jagat, Ishwar. Jeev is soul, Jagat is world, Ishwar is God. God, the soul, and this world. And how to reach back, how to go back. And depending on what spiritual realizations they had, they just passed on. Now, if you read Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, that's what you will see. But when you are trying to place these ideas before a common man, you need to use metaphors and you need to use arguments.